Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. You are watching Swagger RC. How are you all? I hope you all are so fine. So first of all, please like, subscribe, share and comment on my video, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Today I am going to telling you about Greenland, but before it, let's see what we are covering in this video. Our first topic, important instructions, then its land, then cultural life, Queen Margaret and history. First, let's start with its important instructions. Greenland, the world's largest island, lying in the North Atlantic Ocean. Greenland is noted for its vast tundra, the immense glaciers. Its official name is Kalalit Nunaat Greenlandlik, Greenland. Political status is self-governing overseas administrative division of Denmark with one legislative house parliament. Head of state Danish monarch. Heads of government High Commissioner Michaela Angel. Prime Minister for Greenland Kim Kielsen. Capital Nuuk. Official languages Greenlandic. Official religion Evangelic Lutheran Church of Greenland. Monetary unit Danish Kron. Population 2020 East 56,100. Population rank 2019 211. Population projection 2030 54,200. Total area 8,36,331. Total area kilometer 2,166,086. Density persons per SQMI 0.35 2020. Density persons per SQ kilometer 2020 0.14. Urban and rural population. Urban 2020 87.3%. Rural 2020 12.7%. Now let's talk about its land. More than 3 times the size of the US state of Texas, Greenland extends about 1,660 miles 2,670 km from north to south, and more than 650 miles 1,150 km from east to west at its widest point. 2/3 of the islands lies within the Arctic Circle, and the island's northern extremity extends to within less than 500 miles 800 km of the North Pole. Greenland is separated from Canada's Ellesmere Island to the north by only 16 miles 26 km. The nearest European country is Iceland, lying about 200 miles 320 km across the Denmark Strait to the southeast. Greenland's deeply indented coastline is 24,430 miles 39,330 km long, a distance roughly equivalent to Earth's circumference of the equator. A submarine ridge no deeper than 600 feet 180 meters connects the island physically with North America. Structurally, Greenland is an extension of the Canadian Shield, the rough plateau of the Canadian North that is made up of hard Precambrian rocks. Greenland's major physical feature is its massive ice sheet, which is second only the Antarctic's in size. The Greenland ice sheet has an average thickness of 5,000 feet 1,500 meters, reaches a maximum thickness of about 10,000 feet 3,000 meters, and covers more than 700,000 square miles 1,800,000 square kilometer, over 4/5 of Greenland's total land area. Okay, so now let's talk about their cultural life. Despite the Western influence exerted by the Danish presence in Greenland, and more recently by increased access to international mass media, the practice of traditional Inuit Eskimo cultural activities is still of importance. Folk arts such as soapstone carving and drum dancing remain popular, as do kayak building and sailing. The island features a number of museums, including the Greenland National Museum and Archives. The Nuuk Kadak Cultural Center, also in Nuuk, hosts concerts, art exhibitions, and other cultural events. Numerous sports are played in Greenland. Football, soccer is very popular, as are skiing, badminton, handball, table tennis, taekwondo, and volleyball. Klalit Nunantan Radio KNR, the island's broadcasting company, offers radio and television programs in Greenlandic and Danish. So now let's talk about Queen Margaret. At least we now know what is likely to form dinner conversation when Queen Margaret of Denmark hosts President Donald Trump on a state visit at the start of September. It has been reported that the US leader has explored the possibility of buying Greenland, which is ruled by Margaret. He has been told no, and let's face it, Daisy is one tough lady, so personal negotiations wouldn't come to much either. But as the US president asks the Queen of Denmark for a deal on part of her realm, Royal Center looks at the royals who have ruled this oft disputed part of this world. Greenland has been tussled over for much of its recorded history. It was famously first claimed by Europeans in the late 10th century by Eric the Red, who ended up thereafter being banished from the Norse settlements on Iceland. So now let's talk about our last topic, history of Greenland. The Inuit Eskimo are believed to have crossed to northwest Greenland from North America, using the islands of the Canadian Arctic as stepping stones in a series of migrations that stretched from at least 5000 BCE to the early second millennium BCE. Each wave of migration represented different Inuit cultures. Several distinct cultures are known, including those classified as Independence First, Independence Second, Dorset I, 600 BCE to 100 BCE, and Dorset II, 700 BCE to 12,000 BCE. The most recent arrival was the Thule culture, 11,000 BCE, from which the Ingusk culture developed during the 12th and 13th centuries. In 982, the Norwegian Eric the Red, who had been banished from Iceland and Manasluafter, settled on the island today known as Greenland. Returning to Iceland about 985, he described the merits of the newly discovered land, which is called Greenland, and in 986 he organized an expedition to the island that is resulted in the development of two main settlements, the East Settlement near present day Julia Nehab and the West Settlement near present day Nuuk. These settlements may have reached a population of 3,000 to 6,000 on about 280 farms, suggesting that temperatures at that time may have been as warm or warmer than they are today. Christianity arrived in the 11th century by way of Eric's son Leif Erikson, who had just returned from the recently Christianized Norway. A bishop's seat was established in Greenland in 1126. Beginning sometime in the 13th century, the Norse settlers began to interact with the expanding Inuit Thule culture that had appeared in northern Greenland about 11,000. But in the 14th century, the Norse settlement declined, perhaps as a result of cooling in Greenland's climate. In the 15th century, they ceased to be inhabited. During the 16th and 17th centuries, Dutch and English whalers frequently traveled in the seas around Greenland, and occasionally they interacted with the local population. However, no further attempt at colonization was made until 1721, when Hans Edge, with the permission of the United Kingdom of Denmark-Norway, founded a trading company and a Lutheran mission near present-day Nuuk, thus making the real beginning of Greenland's colonial era. In 1776, the Danish government assumed a full monopoly of trade with Greenland, and the Greenland coast was closed to foreign access. In elections in 2013, Siumut returned to power at the head of a coalition presided over by Greenland's first female Prime Minister, Aleqa Hammond, whose government placed a moratorium on granting licenses for oil exploration and began requiring royalty payments from foreign concerns before they began mining. In October 2014, with her government having narrowly escaped a vote of no confidence, both parties were awarded 11 of the 31 legislative seats, but Kilson arranged a new governing coalition with two smaller partners, the Democratic Party 4 seats and the Associated Party 2 seats. So friends, this is a full history of Greenland. I hope you like this video, so please like, subscribe, share and comment on my video, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you.